Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on another edition of What Drives You. I'm one of the co-hosts, Stan Windhorn. With me is my good buddy, Carl Bauer. Carl, say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. I know there's a lot of content out there and a lot of shows to watch, but we appreciate you being here today with us.
Absolutely. So, Carl, I'm excited about our topic. This is going to our we've been doing sort of a series, I guess, on what drives you of other YouTubers who have really found a great following, and part of that is we hope we have that someday as well. But man, it's just so interesting to see the topics that people come up with and the things that people are doing. This one just talks to the little kid in me. I have always been fascinated with ghost towns. I don't know that I've ever really truly been to one, but I want to go to one. And what this guy is doing is just super cool. So, Carl, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about who we're talking about today?
Yes, we're talking about Mr. Brent Underwood. He has started a channel called Ghost Town Living, and he's been out there now 4 or 5 years, I think. The episode I shared with you, Stan, was basically the day he bought it all online, never seen it. He's seen pictures, of course, and drove out there in a frigging blizzard to shimmy up the mountain to the top to find this ghost town. So he's
Now,
got
where is the ghost town?
it is in California, right above um, what's that? Death Valley. So if you were to drive, I think it's about 2.5 hours northeast of LA. This is an old silver mining area. I mean, it's pretty much all abandoned. Even all the towns there now are abandoned. And he was able to, with some partners and his life savings, as he says in his first video, purchase this abandoned town called uh, crap. Um,
That's a weird name for a town.
it escapes me right now. Terra Gordo? No, I'll figure it out. But and I've been watching the guy since day one because of kind of what Stan alluded to is just this. I've had this old west ghost town. I've been through a couple in a car. One time with two buddies in Montana, we stumbled on a ghost town. There was actually one resident, and there's actually a video out about this, Stan. I forgot to share it with you. Um, but yeah, he's built an amazing following, and now he has, and this is kind of what Stan and I are dreaming about in some of our other series, is just having a community of people that have a common love, passion, vision for restoring stuff. We're coming up with a series about building out a lake property that Stan's had for years and just making it a collaborative community experience. And that's what Brent's doing out at his ghost town living, and he has literally hundreds of people come out there. He now, just a little fun fact, he's up to 1.87 million subscribers, so a really good audience.
Yeah.
And his top videos had over 8.8 million views. So it funds a lot of his restoration and rebuilding and all that. He's very
Yeah.
historical. So yeah, he's done an amazing job. So Brent Underwood from Austin. Actually, I think he's from the East Coast originally, but he moved from Austin, Stan, which is ironic that we're here talking
Yeah.
about him and his company and his channel and his community. So
So what's his goal? I mean, he finds this ghost town online, buys it. Now he's refurbishing it for what end? What does he want to do in the end?
that's a great question. He wants to have a place where people can come and learn about the history of caving, mining, silver and gold exploration, and kind of repurposing it. You would love this guy, and we should literally go there because you can go and I've emailed them in the past, his assistant, to just book some volunteer time. And really, it is to repurpose. A lot of the buildings stand are there. They've just literally fallen apart. So the wood's there and all that. And it's really just rebuilding them and reassembling them, like kind of right where they were, modernizing them a little bit. He's currently right now, his most recent project is he's building a recording studio. So again, you and I visited a recording studio today. So he wants to be able to have it be a place where artists, poets, authors, whatever, can just come because it's over the Sierra Blanco Mountains, I believe. and Sierra Nevadas. It's in between those. So it is so picturesque. Every morning you wake up and you're looking at these 10,000-foot mountains. It's unbelievable.
It sounds really cool. I mean, this is just going back to the kid in me, but I would love to visit a ghost town or create a ghost town where it's sort of like the movie Westworld, where you go and stay there and you wear the clothes and there's other people there that are actors to interact with and kind of go back to the old West sort of a thing. Maybe have gunfights out in the street at at high noon or whatever for entertainment or I don't know. But yeah, it sounds like this guy's very committed. That's a heck of a project, a whole town. I mean, we're talking about redoing a houseboat and turning it into an old steam powered looking paddle wheel boat. That's a big project, but a whole town, wow.
Yeah. So Brent, we would love, love, love to have you on our channel. He's an entrepreneur. By the way, his side business, he does a lot of online publishing and editing. So if you're looking to have a book written, created, edited, published, that's I think his main kind of gig. But Sarah Gordo is the name of the ghost town. And a matter of fact, Stan, at one point it was the largest silver mine in the U.S.
Oh,
So what's really cool is as he's kind of redeveloping and restoring this thing, he's finding out all these. Like one of my favorite episodes is he goes down into the mines and finds their little garbage dumps and literally finds 100-year-old blue jeans, like
oh
Levi's.
man. Those are valuable. Those things are collectibles.
Yeah.
Old blue jeans like that, super collectible.
He always jokes about it. If I go find a couple pairs of these old bad boys, from the late 1800s or whatever, he can pay for the whole restoration of the whole
Yeah, no,
front.
if they're in good condition, there is a collector market for old jeans like that, and they go for hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Yeah, the other little nugget, and then we can kind of wind down on this one is he has had to learn, sort of like my friend out the escape to rural France. He was not a repair guy. He was not a carpenter. He was not a welder. He was not a ore smith type of guy. He's had to learn all that. So you're kind of watching someone learn, fail and try, and then get to be almost an expert at some of this stuff, like rock climbing and rappelling and all that, because he's going down to these. The guy's like an expert now, right? So
Yeah,
it's been kind of cool to watch his evolution from nerdy kind of bookwormy guy to this like outdoor adventure. Like he'll go out and sleep on the side of the mountain when he's finding some tunnels to get in back into his mine shafts and stuff. So I would highly encourage you to watch it. It's called Ghost Town Living. He's got tons of episodes. Again, a huge following, a huge charitable heart of giving back, and just sharing and keeping that history alive of mining in California.
I love it. So it's Brent Underwood with Ghost Town Living. Check it out on YouTube, everybody. And thank you for checking us out on What Drives You. We appreciate you being here, Carl. Always good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Stan. Have a good one, everybody.
Be good humans. Talk to you soon.